faithful loyal YouTube subscriber. Today is Sunday, January 12th. The year is 2020. It's been a long weekend. So Earl got moved on Friday to a new facility. And literally after he walked in the door, not even 15 minutes, they started intensive rehab program because he only got 2 weeks. And it started Friday. It was all day Saturday. And it was all day today. So I've been running back and forth with him. Had to take stuff to him. I just thought about something that I need to take him to put up. So I pack all his stuff at nighttime so I can take with me in the morning time, because over at this particular rehab place, he has to wear certain types of clothing and stuff. Well, he has made a tremendous improvement since Friday. So not quite walking yet, but standing. So he's made a lot of improvements. They made a ton of changes to his medicines and pain medicine, so that has improved his pain relief. He's not on a lot of heavy fentanyl or morphine anymore, so he's still on some pain medicines. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's like a lot of stuff going on because they said that he has to. There's a certain time frame that he has to get back moving. Now they feel like because he's been in bed for so long, so they're worried about blood clots. There's just a lot of stuff going on over where we at now. All good stuff. So he's up. He's motivated. He's working through his pain. It was rough the first day or two, but now he's kind of like, he's seeing the improvements himself. So, like I told her, you were walking and talking and running and jumping right before all this happened. So you just got to get back to where you were. And it's going to take a little time, but he's working on it. So that was a long weekend doing all that stuff. But it's just amazing to me. As I walk in and out of these hospitals, I see so many people, and gosh, sometimes we take life for granted. So I hadn't been in a hospital setting in years, and to see there's so much heartbreak going on in these hospitals. I say heartbreak because there's a lot of people in there who, I'm not going to say every age, income, race, religion, Jewish, Muslim, Christian. I didn't seen it all today. So I'm just like, okay, wow. You see everything and everybody. The human body is fragile. We all suffer from illness and broken bones and car accidents and the flu and pneumonia and every damn thing else, cancer. And, so it was funny because I bumped into a couple rushing to the hospital today, and she was actually going in to give birth to a baby. So I thought there's a lot going on in these hospitals. Sometimes we forget about it because we drive by in the best of health, and you don't really think about it. But there's a lot going on in these hospitals. And I must say, the staff at every hospital we were at, and in the Emory Healthcare, was outstanding. I don't have anything negative to say about any of the nurses, technicians, doctors. Everybody has been very proactive and supportive, and I'm grateful. I haven't had any issues with anyone or any, whatever we've asked for, they've met us. You got a lot of caring people, a lot of young folks, a lot of young nurses that got you, because that job is very it's a lot of work on their feet all day. They work 3-day shifts, and man, they need them 4 days off. The rest to come back and do them other 3. I just stood there in amazement watching the nurses and the technicians, and they do a lot of work. That's a very strenuous job. And all it made me think about, wow, I wonder could I be a nurse? I'm a little too old to be going to nursing school, but no, I don't think. But it may be something to think about, because as we're going through this, my eyes have just been opened about so many other possibilities, and I see things differently than what some people see it. And I'm looking at the positive side of this. There are some good things coming out of this, at least for me mentally. I hate the back and forth to the hospital. I wish I was on vacation someplace, but I ain't. I'm up there at the hospital from sun up to sundown. And beginning tomorrow, when I first got there, the trainer, Earl's full-time trainer he will be working will be back tomorrow. He worked with Earl on Friday. Saturday and Sunday he worked with another team, but his trainer would be back on Friday, on Monday tomorrow, and he's going to be the guy who's going to be working with him for the next 2 weeks, full time. And he told me to just cut Earl some slack and let him have, his. In essence, they really don't need my presence there all the time while this is going on until they need me. There are some things they're going to need me for right now. They want him to be able to be, so I'll be getting to come late tomorrow because his training starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. Normally I'm there about, so his breakfast is like 6:30, 7 o'clock, or 8 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning, something like that. Then they go right into training. His rehab is at 8. 8 to 9, and then 9 to 10, and they rest from 11 to 12. I think it's 8 to 8. I think it's 8 to 10, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10, something like that. Then they rest somewhere at 10 or 11. He has lunch, and then they go back at it again in the afternoon. So we'll see. I'm supposed to get there, give them time to get situated with him tomorrow. Although he had a lot of stuff he did this weekend, so if he is as good as he was doing this weekend, it'll be very interesting to see how things go tomorrow and as the week progresses. I think Earl's going to be fine. I think he's going to be fine. We had a little rocky start at first, and he came in there and snatched that blanket off his head. He's up there watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, I just left. He was still watching that damn show. I'm like, how can you watch this mess? I cannot stand reality TV. I don't like reality TV because you know what? My life is one old reality show. I'm like, I don't need to see somebody else's bullshit. I'm living it. I don't need this. So anyway, my mother was up there today. Earl had another friend, Kendall, was up there. I was up there from 9 o'clock to 4, and then I went back from 7 to, I just came back home at 9. And I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. I'll be back to my Niggerville series tomorrow. There was a 65-year-old woman who was shot and killed Friday here in Atlanta. They arrested a 15 and 16-year-old kid who broke into her home, broke into her house. Burglar stole stuff in there, shot and killed her. I guess they didn't think she was there. Stole her car. Come to find out they were neighborhood kids who lived in the neighborhood. 15 and 16 years of age. So, and they charged them as juveniles, which I don't agree with that at all. They should be charged as adults. If they grown enough to break into an old woman's house, steal her stuff, shoot and kill her, and they need to be charged as adults. And I bet you those kids got a record a mile long. They should be charged as adults. In fact, well, I'm gonna do a video about it. But you know what black folks need to start doing? Going after these family members of these criminals. They need to find out who these people's parents are and lynch their ass to a damn tree. Every time your kids go out and steal, break, kill, murder somebody, we gonna come and get your ignorant ass and hang you from a damn tree in your front yard. If blacks had that type of weight over their head that the black folks would come in there and lynch them from a damn tree, and I'm dead serious, these niggas to get control of their children, or they won't bring them into the world. All these 15, 14, 15, it seems like right between 13 and 17, 18 years of age, these kids on a rampage, they're sitting murdering, killing, shooting, robbing, stealing, every damn thing. And I'm just like, what is going on here? Yeah, and it's been going on like this in Atlanta for years. Years and years. Anyway, I'm going to do a video about that. I'm going to do my research on that tonight. And a couple other stuff caught my eye. But I did want to talk a little bit. I'm still rather disappointed in black folks about this flu shot and how ignorant black people are people, period. It's just sad. You know, they keep telling everybody's running around so frightened by this flu shot. But I was doing some research. And I'm trying to see where are you all getting this negative information from, other than word of mouth and fake, false shit on the internet. I'm like, people are so afraid. And I'm like, well, where is this fear coming from? Where? That they're not, I'm looking at all these people sick in the hospitals and all this shit. Earl just accidentally forgot to get his flu shot this year. He should have never did that shit. That was a horrible mistake he made. I get a flu shot every August. Every August, like clockwork. I see them sign flu shots. I run my ass up and get a flu shot. I don't care where it is. Kroger, Walmart, my doctor's office. Let me get a flu shot before flu season gets started because I'm not a fool. I had no clue the flu and pneumonia could cause all this damage to a person, but it's a learning lesson. And Earl learned the hard way why it's important to get a flu shot. Had he got a flu shot, the flu virus that he did get that flu shot would have covered it. We already discovered that, found that out at the first hospital. And they told him at the second hospital. And they said the same thing at hospital number 3. We said, we already know he messed up. And so, anyway, it's a learning experience for everybody involved, but I just can't stand the ignorance when it comes to talking to people about this flu shot and taking care of your health. Niggas don't want to take flu shots. They don't want to take insulin. They don't want to take blood pressure medicine or heart medicine. What is wrong with y'all motherfuckers? I just don't get it. Y'all, it seems like they just hate that, but it's ignorance. It's ignorance. That's all it is. It's flat out ignorance. Blood pressure medicine will save your life, but niggas don't want to take it. I ain't taking that blood pressure medicine. I ain't taking a pill every day. That pill every day will keep you alive. I take my blood pressure medicine like clockwork every day. Every day. Now, I used to be foolish about that back in the day. Listen, people, and I run around. I admit that I will admit when I was younger, I was not compliant with my blood pressure medicines. When I'm older, I know better, especially after watching my sister die from that. And I've seen other people get sick. And a whole bunch of people I knew on dialysis. I said, God damn. I know so many people who are on dialysis, and most of them are dead now. All because of high blood pressure. And dialysis ain't no damn joke. But anyway, I lost a lot of friends over the years, who didn't get a kidney. You can only do dialysis for so long before you need to have a kidney transplant. And it's rough out there. But if people monitor their blood pressure and took their blood pressure medicine instead of being ignorant about it, they wouldn't have these health issues. Black folks, they are, when I say black folks, y'all know I know everybody do that. I'm sure there's some white folks. I'm not taking a flu shot. Idiots too. Take a flu shot and take care of your health. If you got any sense. But anyway, I'm tired. I've been up all day. It's 9:43. I just want to do a quick video. I'll be back with the Niggerville 2020 series tomorrow. I got a bunch of videos on you about that in the morning. But I'm going to go to bed. So Sunday is January 12th, the year is 2020. I almost say 2019. Sunday, January 12th, 2020, and I'm ready to go my ass to bed, give me some sleep. It's about 9:44. I said I'll be bed by 10. It looks like I'm going to make it. I'm out of here, y'all, and have a good night. Enjoy your evening.